Welcome to A Mason's Work, the podcast where we review Masonic symbols and illustrate how they can be used to solve problems in everyday life. With your host, Brian Mattox, a proud member of the Craftsman Online Media Network.
While each and every one of the knocks in the three knocks requires some form of action or effort, the knock "and it shall be made open to you" is really an important distinction. There's an important distinction there at this sort of philosophical level, and it is that the knocking process is a distinct and discrete action that cannot change. When you ask a question, you can ask more questions and get more understanding and more insight. When you knock, you can't unknock, if that makes sense. So when you're looking at this systemic understanding, this philosophical understanding at a high level of the three knocks, what you get to is when you have knocked on that door, and we're going to use knocking as when you've made the effort, when you've practiced, or when you have committed. That is a real movement from the seeking process, which is external, to the asking process, which is relatedness and interactivity, and into this internalized integration model where you've knocked and it's become a part of you. This opened unto you. This in the phrasing, the biblical phrasing, that opened unto you is really it's an integrative kind of understanding that it is the entire domain is now part of kind of who you are and what you are. When it is opened unto you, it is an opening of your heart, it's an opening of your mind, it's an opening of your consciousness, and it builds to this sort of deep and meaningful integrative understanding of a subject or a concept or what have you. Now, that does not necessarily mean instant expertise, so let me be clear. But what it does mean is an internalized kind of movement from this external kind of extroverted expression to an internalized maybe function of your part of your identity or a part of the way you are in the world. When we talk about it in Masonic terms, once you've kind of entered the lodge and become entered apprentice Mason or fellowcraft Mason or master Mason, that bell can't be unrung. This is the kind of third and we'll say final, at least for the context of integrating these, the things you're looking for into who you are as a person. That the other thing that becomes fairly obvious fairly quickly is that these three knocks become the process by which you integrate all concepts and ideas into yourself. You have to have a seeking process. You have to have some level of interactivity, whatever that might be, and then you have to take action to support that that intent to integrate new ideas and new concepts. When you look through this kind of overall process, you can very easily look back through some of your own skill acquisition or some of your own knowledge acquisition and understand that it follows this process at some level. Now, it may be very, very quick. It may be, over the course of a lifetime, but this process will repeat itself over and over and over again. And the better you get at being directive about how to apply it, the quicker you can move through the learning process and better leverage the other tools in the Masonic toolkit that will help you grow and evolve. This is, again, a huge kind of angle for understanding the ways that this can go, the ways that you can internalize or gain new information. Again, based on something that is so easy and so obvious in terms of its application. You knock on a door 3 times. It should be a constant and regular reminder of the process you follow to go and gain and learn anything.
The views represented in this podcast are those of the speaker alone and are not representative of any grand or subordinate lodge.
Hi, Brian here. I wanted to thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you have any suggestions or guidance for further episodes you'd like to see or hear, whatever the case may be, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at amasonswork.com, and we will try and incorporate your suggestions into a future recording. Thanks.
Freemasonry teaches us that the true work is within, a lifelong journey of reflection, discipline, and discovery. At A Mason's Work, we help Masons bring out their best selves through meaningful self-inquiry and symbolic practice. From personal reflection to lodge engagement, we offer tools that turn symbols into action. Visit us at amasonswork.com. The work is within. The time is now.